Good morning, Taurus. How's everybody been doing? This is going to be your September reading. I am using my Goddess deck. Lately, I haven't been focused so much on what the cards are supposed to mean, but really tapping into, the energy of the card with my inner guidance, with my spirit guides guiding me. And I've been able to give better readings that way, more concise. So with that being said, I am going to get these cards for you, Taurus. That, and I got new internet, and it's only taking an hour of video instead of 4 hours of video, so I'm feeling very grateful for that, because man, that was a lot of energy put into getting those videos uploaded. If I can get my own personal energy up, I could maybe do more videos than what I'm doing. But it takes a lot of energy to make a single video, so. Let me get an energy oracle card. I had been thinking about, because it's usually like the same kind of general theme for all of the signs, for collective humanity. That's kind of coming through. I mean, some things are different, but I was actually thinking about just doing just a collective reading, not so much the signs, doing one weekly, but I thought, if it's not broken, don't fix it. My thing is, I'm not so much really into the zodiac signs anymore, just because I understand that, we are not our bodies, we're not our minds, we're our souls first and foremost, ancient souls that have had other existences besides just this one. And so with that being said, the zodiac signs really don't resonate so much with me anymore, like mine doesn't. And the reason why, like I said, is because I'm not my body, I'm not my birthday. I've had other existences where I've been other birthdays, other signs. But like I said, this is a way that I can reach, more people. So, because once you start, doing your inner work, I need a card for Taurus. Once you start doing your inner work and really kind of clearing out any, outdated beliefs, any type of situations or childhood trauma, conditioning, once you clear all that out, your sign no longer really resonates with you anyway, or like the traits of your sign. I know mine doesn't. I'm not really like a Scorpio anymore. But with that being said, like I said, I'm going to stick to the original formula. It is a lot, though, getting these 12 videos done every month. It's a lot, a whole lot. It takes a lot of my time, a lot of my energy. I like that one. All right, got one more to get. Sorry. The cards are being a little stubborn today. That one wasn't. All right. So the first card that I have, and we have a lot of wind cards. You got like a lot of wind cards. So you may be dealing with an air sign. because literally, like, you got almost all wind cards. So that was the first thing came to my mind, is you might be dealing with someone who's an air sign. The first card that we have, it says fear. And this is all about really being in your head, really replaying things that have happened over and over again, reliving the past, living in the past. And those kind of things carry over into the present moment if you're not careful. Those fears, if you don't really face those fears and realize that they're not real. The only reason you're feeling those fears is because these are feelings that you have felt before. And so anytime something comes up, a situation comes up that kind of reminds you of a situation where you felt this way, those feelings come back up again. So you really need to retrain yourself to, every time you experience something, to not replay the same old emotions over and over again, because you yourself have control of those feelings. They resonate with you. They begin with, and not resonate, but they begin with you. Nobody else and nothing else can make you feel some kind of way but you. You are the master of this. You are in control. You are in charge of your feelings. To clarify that card, we have broken heart. So you might be, I'm feeling like somebody is really, really scared of getting hurt again. You've been hurt before, and now you're really scared to kind of put yourself out there, that the same thing is going to happen again that happened before. Well, understand, fears do manifest, and they manifest quicker than anything. And the reason why is because the universe, of which your own soul is a part of, wants you to face this shit. They're not doing it, the universe isn't doing it to be unkind, not hurting you to be unkind. In fact, this is to help you. You need to stop judging it, because the reason why this keeps showing up is so that you can master this particular situation, so that it stops showing up in your physical reality. It's for your highest good. So if you can look at it like that, you can kind of detach emotionally from the situation, and things will go much smoother. If you learn to kind of surrender to things and tell yourself that whatever's happening at this given moment is perfect, and even if I can't see it, if I can't see the end result, which you don't need to know, I know that this is happening for my highest good, and it's going to have a positive outcome, then things will go so much smoother. And we have expression. And the first thing that came up for me was anger. That you have this anger inside of you that is just dying to get out. And I know for me, when I'm angry, I don't just explode. I'm kind of passive aggressive for a while. And then if the person doesn't respond to my passive aggression the way I want them to, then I blow like Mount St. Helens, because I'm not getting the reaction that I want. This is kind of how I have dealt with anger in the past. I'm not really processing it. When you feel anger, you have to figure out where it's coming from. And a lot of times, it's not even what you think it is. We kind of project our anger onto other people when it's really unprocessed shit. Like I said, all that shit that's happened to us before that we're really, really angry about. Then someone comes along and they trigger us somehow emotionally. And then all of this other shit comes up, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, whatever it is comes up, and then we project it onto someone else. So what you're being asked to do is to really go within and really process this. Really sit alone with it for a while, and try your best not to explode on somebody else, because it's not their fault. you just think it is. You know, you got this big pile of shit that's just sitting there that you haven't dealt with, and somebody comes along and you just snap on them. You know, have you ever, just had like a lot of shit going on in your life, and you might snap off at like a cashier who bags your shit wrong, or something stupid like that. That's this energy. Change. So you are being asked to change how you handle situations. Because if you look back and you see how you've handled things before has not worked for you. So you're being asked to do something different. Now, change is uncomfortable. It's like growing pains. Growing pains are very uncomfortable. And, even as I'm saying this to you, some of you are triggered. Why should I change? I shouldn't change for anyone. Change for yourself. And like I said, because you're going to kind of look back and see how you've dealt with things in the past has not worked for you, especially if you're a stuffer. A stuffer is somebody who has unprocessed emotions, who just kind of stuffs them until, like I said, somebody bags your groceries wrong and you just fucking snap on them. Or maybe you're passive aggressive like I have been, just kind of saying snide things. Like I'll be pissed off at somebody, and instead of being like, look, I feel some kind of way, I was feeling rejected and hurt. Instead of saying that, I'll just act real contrary and say little snide shit. That's the energy I'm picking up on here. It's all right to tell somebody, look, you hurt me. Or, I'm sorry, I'm just feeling a little rejected right now. I know it's kind of scary to do that, but you're being asked to kind of change the way that you've dealt with things in the past and be more emotionally honest. Another wind card. I'm telling you, you got a bunch of wind cards. Air sign. Somebody is dealing with an air sign. Confusion. When you get into this confusion mode where you just cannot figure out how you're going to handle a situation, the best thing to do is to meditate on it. Sit and completely stop thinking. Stop thinking. Get out of your head. Sit and completely clear your mind. Whatever it is, being out in nature, music, baths help me. Whatever it is will help you clear your head, to where you stop doing all of that obsessive thinking and overthinking. You're being asked to do that. Sit with it. And then sit there, and that is how you get your inner guidance, your inner sense of knowing. And you will know what it is that you're supposed to do because it will feel right. And sometimes you don't have to do anything. We think we always should be doing something and acting on something, and sometimes no action is needed. So ask yourself, is any action needed at this time? A good friend of mine, I was talking to a good friend of mine yesterday because I had a situation where I was in that passive aggressive energy where I was kind of mad about something. I said, I don't know how to deal with this. He said, throw it out the window. Just throw it out the window and start over again. It doesn't matter. So I'm telling you, throw it out the window. You may not even need to act on it. All right, seduction, allure, desire, manipulation. And this is that energy I was picking up on, with that confusion of trying to figure out what's your next move, like a chess game almost. What is it I need to do next? And really the guidance that's coming through is to not do anything. No action is needed other than you going within and processing your own feelings and not acting on them or reacting. That is what's being required of you at this time. None of this control, seduction, manipulation, none of that. Let it go. Throw it out the window. That was funny to me. He said, just throw it out the window. Isolation. So I'm picking up on this. We got fear, we got confusion, we got isolation. This is a heavy energy, Taurus. I don't know what's going on with you, but it's almost like this dark night of the soul energy. And that comes across as like depression and anxiety. And basically what it is you are shedding your ego. And when we shed our ego, we're face to face with shit that no longer resonates with us. Like I said, those things that you've been doing over and over again your whole life, that, aren't you kind of sick of it? Aren't you like, man, I wish I just didn't do that. Why can't I just be more emotionally mature? Why can't I approach a situation from a higher standpoint? And so this is where you're going. You're going there. But in order to get there, like I said, you have to strip off all that shit that is not you, that is not resonating with you anymore. And it's almost like an identity crisis. Who am I? I know that I have this higher self that moves differently than I move. And how do I tap into that? Well, you tap into that energy by, like I said, meditating and sitting with it and processing your emotions and not projecting, and really pull back your energy and don't react or act out on anything right now. No action is needed on your part. Meditation is going to be your best friend right now. Clear your mind, completely clear your mind of all that overthinking, of all that obsessive thinking. Stillness, pause, delicacy. Stillness, pause. So yes, you're being asked to just be still. Take a pause, take a moment, really go within, really get to know yourself and find out, if there's any type of emotional pattern or behavior pattern that you've been stuck in. Okay, go back and look at it and try to figure out where it started at. What was the origin? When did you start taking on this persona that is not you? And tell yourself you're going to do something different next time. And like I said, the big thing is not reacting, not acting on things, accepting. For what we resist persists. If something happens and you don't like it, just look at it. Be like, okay, well, this has definitely happened for me to look at. And now I'm looking at it. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to project my feelings onto someone else. I'm just going to sit with it, and sometimes you do have to be isolated to do this work. Take a mental health day from work or two. Take a walk, spend some time out in nature, but spend some time alone. Power, we got Lilith, power. Anytime we give away our power to someone by allowing them to make us feel angry or sad or even happy, we give our power away to people if we give them the power to make us happy. Because what happens when they stop making us happy? You're just going to be miserable, right? That's giving away your power. So you're being asked to call back your power to everybody you've given it away to. Like I said, even if you go into like a store and somebody pisses you off, guess what? You just gave your power away to them. So call back your power. Your power lies in how you respond emotionally to a situation and not letting anyone take you out of your element. Black diamond, it says, true love is eternal. This is such a cute card. I just love this card. Isn't that pretty? But I like skulls anyway. True love is eternal. So many people don't know what love is. What most people think is love is nothing more than lust or fear, codependency. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Love is unconditional. There are no conditions in love whatsoever. None. If you are in this tit for tat energy, like, like let's say with communication, let's say you send a text to somebody and, maybe you don't hear from them for 2 days. This is someone that you say you love, right? and you don't hear back from them for like 2 days. Do you get mad and you say, fuck this, this person just doesn't give a shit about me. They've ghosted me. If they cared about me, guess what? They would be wanting to communicate with me. Fuck them. Is that being loving? No, maybe they are going through something. Maybe they need some space. It's all right to give somebody space. Or let's say, you give somebody a gift. Now, do you expect them to be all like grateful, like, oh, thank you so much. You mean the world to me. Thank you for giving me this gift. What if they don't? Are you going to love them any less? You're going to be like, fuck that. I'm never going to give them anything again. Those type of situations come into our lives to teach us what love is and to love without conditions. That's what they're there for. We have patience. You are learning patience right now. And this is a collective energy within humanity right now. I know I've been tested a lot lately. Like, it's just been a lot where I finally have just been like, fuck it. I'm just going to chuck it in a fuck it bucket. It is what it is. This is happening for a reason, probably to teach me patience. Patience. If you get like all wrapped up in it, like, oh my God, things are just terrible. Things are never going to get better. Why do things always turn out like this for me? Guess what? You're going to perpetuate and manifest more of that shit. Look at it, tell yourself, you know what? It is what it is. It's all right. It's going to work itself out. I don't give a damn if the sky falls. At this point, it's all pointing me in the right direction, and I'm learning patience and surrender to the universe. We have Earth grounding, just for you, Taurus, as an Earth sign. So I feel like this goes along with that stepping into your power. Really getting in touch with that earthy power that you have. Grounding with the earth. Really planting your feet firm on the ground and knowing that nothing can knock you off your square. Nothing. That you've got this. You are grounded. You understand everything's happening for a reason, if nothing more to teach you patience, how to step into your power, how to surrender more to your divine plan. Well, Taurus, this is your reading for September. If you would like to have a personal reading, get in touch with me. I'll include my email address in the description of the video. They are $30 this month in September. Thank you for watching.